Hi, friends and family. I was browsing through Facebook today, and I came across a video from a family member of mine who, in my eyes, has been just a light in people's lives. When you see her, she has a smile on her face, she's charismatic, she's full of life and love for God, and what she shared was the truth about her. She was sharing her darkness. She was sharing the burden that she carried with her, like most of us do. And what it reminded me of is where I was at when I decided to start Love and Trust Life. Even before that, you know, when I decided to get sober almost 3 years ago, I was in the same place she was. It was a dark, lonely, insecure place that fear took over. And what she reminded me of most in her share is the light at the end of the tunnel, you know. And even when you're in the midst of the chaos and you're in the process of getting help or trying to heal yourself, there's still so much that is good and that you can share honestly when you're going through a tough time, that you can see the light at the end of the tunnel and you don't have to do it alone. But one of the big things too that she mentioned is that she no longer cared what people thought of her. And I think that's a huge, huge sign that, you know, the insecurity is going to start to leave. I know for me, when I got to that point, I just didn't care. I didn't care that people knew I was an alcoholic. I didn't care that people knew that I had spent time in county jail, in prison, that I've been in recovery, that I have to go to meetings to stay sober. I no longer cared. And it wasn't throw it in your face, I don't care what you think of me type thing. It was more than that. It was a place of transparency where I could be authentic. I could be me, flaws and all, and know that if I could accept myself, that you would accept me too. And that's where you start to make connections with people. You know, nobody wants to hear that your life is perfect, you don't have any troubles. Well, let me rephrase that. People don't relate to a bubbly, perfect picture life. Yes, it sounds great and we're happy for our friends and family who do lead happy lives. But the truth is we all have our struggles in some form or another. And that's when you're really going to make connections with other people. That's when you really start to relate to one another, is when you can be honest about those things and share your experience and share the hope and share the path that led you to, you know, coming out from the darkness. That's what's real. And I can't think of a more courageous way to start healing oneself is to be completely 100% honest and open with, let alone not just one human being, but I mean, posting things like this on the internet. I mean, it's not just me, it's not just her. There's people all over the world who go and share their stories and testimony, and it's a powerful, beautiful thing. And I just wanted to commend her for her courage. And you know, she has a great message about what God has done in her life, and just listening to her, I wanted her to know that it took me back. And it's good to be reminded. It keeps me humble, and it makes me realize that I am human, and things are still going to happen, and other people are still going to struggle. Just because my life is starting to heal doesn't mean that somebody else very close to me isn't going through a difficult time. It keeps me on my toes and keeps me open to compassion for other people. And I think when I get to the root of that compassion for others, and I start giving away what was so freely given to me, the gift of hope, love, that's what makes this life wonderful. So I would like to say thank you to her, and to let her know that trust God, trust life. It's a beautiful thing to be able to turn something like that over. For me, to turn over a disease that was dragging me down into the ground to something more powerful than me, and knowing that by letting that go was going to free me. It saved my life, and I live a life now where, yeah, I get insecure as well. I get fearful, but it doesn't drag me down into that dark, dark place anymore. You know, I turn it over, I get on my knees, I sit in prayer and constant meditation every day, because I can't do this alone. And, you know, through the help of God, through the help of friends and family, I don't have to go through it alone. And I want her to know that she doesn't either. And to thank her for sharing her story, because I need that reminder. I need that reminder a lot. And it's a powerful, powerful thing. And I'm very proud of her. It takes a lot of courage to be 100% transparent with people. So with that message, if you are watching this, send out some extra love to her. And for all of you who are going through something similar, I open up my heart to you as well. And just know that there is light at the end of the darkness. And it is one step at a time, but it's achievable. So with that, many blessings and love to you, and have a wonderful day. Thanks.